What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Orange Crush Pod, man. Wow. Uh, I'm gonna just tell y'all we just have, man. I don't know, it's the football guys or what it is. They did not want us to do this pod tonight, bro. Trials and tribulations just to get this one started. Like, man, I don't know what's been. It's just a whole bunch of technical stuff going on, but me and Trav figured it out, and we are here, bro. But before we get into everything, Trav, man, how you doing? Talk to me.
I'm
How was
doing
your
good.
trip?
It was good, man. Watching the Broncos, win week one. Should have been in a different fashion, but we'll get into that.
You said what?
I said it should have been in a different fashion, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was we're gonna get into that. But yeah, man. Hey, look, week one. I know you guys probably wondering, what happened. Bro, Trav was in Denver. That was what happened. We couldn't do a game day. We couldn't do nothing. Trav was in Denver. We was able to put out a short for you guys, but as far as the post game and stuff, my boy was traveling. The brother was living his dream out there, and he got some pretty good merch, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of jealous that all the stuff you got, bro. Like, I'm actually kind of pissed that you got a black Bo Nix jersey and I don't got it. But it is what it is.
Hey, I'm
But yeah,
not gonna lie. That was the last day I was there. I went into this small merch shop, bro, and they had a black jersey, and I was like, bro, I've never seen this before, bro. Like, I
yeah, no,
have to
like
get this.
the black jerseys are rare. Like I remember when I was a kid, I wanted like a black Emmanuel Sanders jersey for the longest, bro. And they would always they come in very small quantity and they sell quick, bro. Because a black and orange jersey goes with pretty much everything. So it's like everybody's gonna snatch those up quick. But hey, man, that was a good cop. But let's go ahead and get into it. The Broncos. We got the Colts this week. You know what I'm saying? Um, Daniel Jones, them boys riding high. We all know how them boys just flat out destroyed the Dolphins in week one. I mean, it was I don't care what anybody say, bro. Once you go up 30-0, to me, that's the final score of the game. Like you get down 30-0, it's just a disgrace. But yeah, hey man, the Colts riding high, and with history, the Colts always got our number. But Trav, on a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you about, us heading into this game? Talk to me.
I'm not worried at all. I mean, when we look at the Colts playing the Miami Dolphins, and people might say I'm crazy, I think the Miami Dolphins are going to have a top five pick. They have the worst defense in the NFL. I think when we talk about what the Colts did to the Dolphins, it tells you that they have no defense. I mean, they had no pressure on Daniel Jones. The Dolphins might have the worst secondary in the league. When you have Daniel Jones looking like the best quarterback week one, there's a problem. And I don't think he does that against Denver's defense. Not at all.
Yeah, and I mean, shout out to our defense in week one, bro. Nick Benito had a hell of a day. 9 pressures. I think he was the highest graded edge rusher, if I'm not mistaken. I think for week one, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nick Benito in his bag, bro. I do think this week is gonna be, as far as the Colts offense goes, I think that's a good place to start. Like you said, they didn't play a defense like ours, and it's gonna be very much a different game. People are probably expecting the Colts to still ride off high, bro. Nah, Nick Benito, Pastor Tan, Hufunga, Jonathan Cooper, them boys are coming now. I'm not saying the Colts don't got a solid offensive line. To me personally, I think they got one of the better ones in the league. I mean, first of all, we saw last week this man Daniel Jones had all day to throw, but that's not gonna happen in this one. Zach Allen and the boys is gonna cause some problems. But I think as far as our defense goes, I think it won't be a flawless game like Tennessee, but I definitely think I think for the most part, they'll probably hold them to under 20. I'm more concerned with Jonathan Taylor in the run game because the last time we played the Colts, they was able to pretty much, I ain't gonna say dominate on the ground, but they kind of had their way with us on the ground a little bit. Jonathan Taylor, he basically shot himself. He shot the Colts in the foot. I mean, we only lost that game because this man literally sat there and fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line accidentally. So, I mean, I'm kind of worried about that a little bit, how the approach is going to be, especially Greenlaw is out for the second game. But I think overall, our defense is going to hold them to at least they're going to hold them under 20 points. But I think it's going to be a way more competitive game than the Titans game for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think, in my opinion, and people might not agree, I think the Titans have a better defense than the Colts, especially with the Colts not having Mooney Ward or their other corner. They're missing both corners.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Latu's still questionable as well. So it's like for me, I mean, I think the Tennessee Titans defense is underrated. I mean, they showed week one that there's some dogs out there in on that defense. Um, I just think that everybody's overrating the Colts. I mean, when we look at what they did it against a team that literally probably has the worst defense in the league. And I mean, it's just
Yeah.
it's hard for me to believe that they're going to do that against us. I think Daniel Jones has proven that he crumbles under pressure. And I think Nick Benito is going to prove why he is the best edge rusher in the league right now. Because
Oh,
he's
that
going
is
against the
some
highest graded left.
crazy take.
Hey, he's going against the highest graded left tackle out of week one. If he can beat him, hey, Nick Benito had the best win rate week one for a reason, off the
Okay,
line. So
look, I love Nick Benito. I love him with all my heart. That's the next jersey I'm getting. Trav, that man is.
he's gonna be the best, bro. By the end of the year, he's gonna. I'm telling you, my hot take right now, he wins the depoy. That's my hot take. With the way he's winning off the line, bro. Hey, if he can maintain the win rate against the highest graded left tackle in week two in the NFL, I'm sold, bro.
Wait, what? I thought you were talking about Dan Moore. I'm about to say,
No,
Dan
the
Moore.
Colts have the highest
Chop,
graded left tackle in the
bro.
NFL right
Look,
now.
I'm gonna say it's Braden Smith, huh?
I think so. Yeah.
Look, bro, I'm gonna just say this. I love Nick Benito. If he by the end of the season is the best edge rusher in the league, I'll be more than ecstatic. But I think that is a insane take,
I think he could be.
Given that Miles Garrett is still in the league. Now, mind you, I'm not saying Nick Benito can't be that guy, but
Hey, right now I'll say Miles Garrett, T.J. Watt,
Micah,
Micah, those three are above him. But I wouldn't be surprised if, come the
I
end of the
think it's
year,
some more. But
Nick
I get
Benito is swarming around that depoy. Because I'm telling you,
he
outs,
almost got it last year. He almost got it last year.
outside of Micah, man, off the line, I think Nick Benito might have the fastest burst off the line win rate, bro. I'm not even kidding, bro. Like he gets off the line so fast, bro. Like, bro,
He looked like no.
he's the next coming of Von Miller, bro. And that's crazy to say, but dude, he's just so good, bro. And I think him getting paid has motivated him to do even more.
Bro. It's crazy. Like his get off reminds me so much of Vaughn, just the speed. Like, and the thing with Benito is he doesn't even have a lot of in his like bag in terms of like how Vaughn was. Vaughn was doing spin moves, he was doing all type of stuff. But this man is just pure speed and agility coming off that line of scrimmage, and like the way he bends, like he gonna cause a lot of hell, just like he did last year. He almost won Depoy last year. I think he was for sure in the top 5 conversations
He
for sure. I
was.
think he was balling out of control last season, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's in those conversations again.
I think he could win it. I mean, with the schedule that Denver has, if he just maintains what he's doing, I mean, and against bad teams, he can get 2-3 sacks a game. We'll be good, bro. He'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, well, 2-3 sacks is crazy a game. I think he would have to get for sure like if he can get somewhere in the ballpark, because last year he had what 13.
Yeah, 13 and a half.
If he can get the 15, 16, he'll get it. Because they like if you got a lot of sacks, they really like to give it to you. If you get
He needs against bad teams. He needs to get at least a sack and a half against
yeah,
bad teams.
I agree.
Because
The
like
Colts,
against the
though, he may
Titans,
not get a sack. Like he may get a ton of pressures, but the Colts
somebody's getting the sacks, bro. And I'm telling you, if it's not Benito, hey,
hey,
my boy
hold on.
Coop's coming, bro.
We got to talk about one player I do want to bring up, bro. Jonah Ellis is that guy, bro.
He is that guy.
No, Jonah Ellis is, bro. When I tell you this man, I'm telling you, he's our new Shaq Barrett, bro. He is our new that backup role where this dude. If Jonah Ellis was on any other team in the league, he probably would have won Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. And that's crazy because Jared Verse is a hell of a player. If Jonah Ellis was on any other team besides the Broncos, with their stacked defensive line, he probably would have been like somewhere crazy in terms of Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's crazy right now, bro. I mean, last game he had a sack last game, didn't he?
There were 6 players that on Denver's defense that there were 6 sacks, and all of them were by different players, which is crazy. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and to me, what stands out for Jonah is just the impact he has in the run game. I think he has a bigger impact in the run game than Benito. And that's saying something. I mean, bro, every time he in the game, I mean, if you really think about it, anytime he's on the field, he's really playing the run and he plays it so well, bro. Against the Titans, he was bro, it's crazy. Like the film, I'm watching the film on this dude, bro. He's shedding. This is a backup, bro. And I'm not saying he's our backup and he's destroying the starting right tackle.
I mean,
Destroying
the
him.
thing is, bro, is like you can take you can take Benito and Cooper off the field and put Tillman and Ellis out there, and it's going to be
Oh yeah,
very,
it's
very similar to what. Granted, neither of those guys are Nick Benito and Cooper, but
at all.
they're very close. Like I mean, they're both of those guys are starters on the majority of NFL squads.
Facts. I
So
mean,
it's
bro,
like it's crazy, bro. Talking about the run though, bro, and I just got to bring this up, bro. Talanoa Hufanga, bro. Like, bro, he was such an impact against the run, bro.
the you can tell the difference between, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you can tell the difference between him and PJ is night and day, bro. Like the plays where he goes and I noticed it the first play where I think he made the tackle. I was like, oh shit, we we needed somebody like him, bro. He does not miss one. He don't miss tackles.
And he
Two,
flies
he
around.
two, he flies around, bro. He's physical. Like, bro, it was like one play early in the game where he threw a check down, Ward threw a check down, and the last 3 to 4 years in Denver, he's fighting over whoever that safety is, and he's getting the first down. You're not doing that with Hufanga. Hufanga is physical, bro, and we saw with the fumble he got. When right in there, I mean, bro, he flies around the field. And the thing is, though, I didn't even really peep that from him in San Francisco in terms of how well he plays against the run and how much he's looking to hit. Like, I mean, we all know he can cover, but bro, I don't think they're asking him to do that like that. I think they're asking him to just do the dirty work because they just having Brandon Jones cover all the tight ends. So I mean, with him, hey man, it's just crazy. Like that was one of the best defensive performances I've seen us have in a minute. Like, and we've had some really good ones. Like I'm trying to think. Like that was some.
It is the best. I mean, just a statistic, and I don't know if you've seen this on Twitter, but um, it's the first time the Broncos have had 4 turnovers and won the game since 2015 with Peyton Manning.
And you see what I'm saying? Like that was a no fly zone type performance right there. Like there was nothing the Titans. I never believed 1 second the Titans were going to win the game, even though how bad we were playing. I'm like, bro, Denver wants to get his game away, but the defense isn't going to let it. When you got the head coach going to the defensive coordinator, like, hey, y'all going to be straight if we don't get this at the 45? Oh, yeah, man, now we good. Go for it. What? Like, bro, that's crazy. I'm telling any other team in the league, and maybe even including Philly, they're like, nah, let's play field position here. Denver said, nah, go for it. We
So,
good.
so I was on the side of the field when Cam Ward drove up into the red zone, and
Mhm.
they were in the red zone, and Denver sacked him twice and put him in punting
Yes.
territory. Like that. That's the crazy thing is like even though
Was
teams are going to get in the red zone, I think Denver can push them out of the red zone every time.
every time. Wasn't that the muff punt?
Yeah, that was another one. Yeah, the muff
Oh
punt
my god,
they
yeah,
didn't
because I
score
remember
off
it
of
was
that either.
bro. They got the ball in great position, bro. We got like 2 sacks in a row. I think the first one of them was Tillman. I think the other one was Zach Allen or something like that.
It was Zach Allen. Yeah, it was Zach Allen.
Bro, yeah, but I think Tillman got one of those, and I was like, bro, god damn. Like I'm like, bro, this is crazy right now. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, Tennessee didn't do Cam Ward no favors, especially when it was backed up deep in the red zone. You're throwing the ball, bro. Are you trying to get this man killed? Like, bro, Nick Benito coming off the line, bro. The way he was killing Dan Moore, and Trav, me and you been called it that week when he was gonna crucify Dan Moore, bro. He had Dan Moore in hell.
Hey, their right side wasn't much better either. And
Nah, it
hey,
wasn't,
the
bro.
officials screwed Denver out of a safety. That was a
Bro,
safety.
big time.
I was right there, bro. They were in the end zone, bro. I was literally right there. Like, no.
Bro, that man, I'm gonna just be so real with you. The way Nick Benito did Dan Moore, filthy. The way Jonathan, just the way we worked their offensive line, but we gave them, bro. This man Cam Moore had it was nothing he could do. And I'm like, Brian Callahan, why are you still throwing the ball, bro? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's on him though. You want to have faith in your offensive line against us? We're gonna bury you each time. I mean,
Brian
it didn't even
Callahan
matter.
should be fired. He should have been fired last year.
Bro.
He should have been fired after Sunday. He's a terrible, like, bro, like, I'll say Sean Payton didn't do perfect. Like, his play calling was a little questionable. Sure. But, hey, one thing about Sean Payton is he might as well have been the quarterback the way he was throwing the red flag. Every play that he thought was not right, he's tossing that flag every single time, bro. And he won all of them.
You love to see it, bro, because he got the balls to do it. Because, most coaches in the league, they're like, nah, man, we might not win it. But I will say, though, that goes to ownership. That goes to management. You got high-quality guys up there that are seeing this in real time. Because most coaches, they don't see it. They're like, the guy upstairs and give me the message, so we just – no. You could tell Sean, he knows immediately, hey, go ahead, Challenge, you're going to win it.
Hey, bro, you'd be surprised that, like, as soon as they would call the play, everybody would start booing, and then Sean would throw the flag every single time, like, because they would try to screw Denver over. So,
man, bro. Last point I'm gonna bring up on the defense. Well, actually, no, I got 2 more points. Pastor 10 put Calvin Ridley in hell. The man was a just absolute no-show. And the thing is,
he's betting on himself again, bro. He's taking the under. Calvin Ridley's taking the under on catches, bro. I swear, bro.
I'm gonna be so real with you. It's the way Pat also affects these guys mentally. Calvin Ridley, that ball he dropped, that's because you was locked up the whole game, bro.
Which one?
Literally had no, bro. That's mental. You like, oh, I'm open. Shit, I can't. Bro, I'm telling you, any receiver and it's the same thing. Anytime a receiver gets too wide open, a lot of the times they'll drop the ball. Some guys. Bro, this man, Pat, I remember they showed, like, I think it was the 3rd quarter, and they was like, we haven't called Calvin Ridley's name all day today, and that's what this guy does. He'll take your best receiver out the game. Yeah, man, it was crazy. He's like, bro, this is just something Pat does. You know what I'm saying? This is the impact he has, and, like, you got a guy like, and Calvin Ridley's not a bad receiver. I mean, but he was in his head, bro. He got wide open one play, dropped the ball. I think it was 2 balls in a row. He tracked one of them terribly. I'm telling you, bro. It was the one time Pat wasn't on him. He like, Pat not on me. Is you getting ready to go? You like, all right, I can finally make a play. Nah, bro. You want it too bad now because Pat been holding you to 0 all day. And shout out in the last point, and I'll let you go. Shout out to Riley Moss. Shout out to Jaquan McMillan. Hold on, because I'm going to get him. Hey, everybody, I'm going to get Trav. Put some respect on Jaquan McMillan's name.
Hey, JMX had a good game, but what I was going to say, and I'm going to say this.
Respect on it.
He's in trouble, bro.
Oh, my God.
Jahdae Barron in the red zone took the slot out of the game.
No, he did.
Jahdae Barron also, when Cam Ward had the ball on the other side of the field, absolutely bodied Cam Ward. Threw him on the ground. And Jahdae Barron is good against the run, bro. I think that, and also, I think both of those guys on the field at the same time is a good thing. Like JMX and Jahdae, bro. Because JMX got that game-sealing sack to get the fumble. And guess who scooped the ball up?
Jahdae.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. They work well together. JMX had a good game, but I think where JMX struggles, Jahdae's good at. And that's the thing. I think that it's a happy medium. I think they're both very good together. But I think Jahdae is going to take that step, bro. He looked like a true nickel corner, bro, week 1. Like, he's taking away the slot. Like, when you eliminate the slot in the red zone, that's important, bro.
Bro, what about – hey, look, hold on. See, I'm going to tell y'all what Trav do, bro. Trav will compliment the guy, but you also throwing shade. Like,
no, I'm not,
trying to say.
No, I'm not. I'm not throwing.
My boy, J-Mac was balling.
J-Mac had a good game.
Balling.
Hey, you know what I've never seen J-Mac do, and you'll agree with me. I've never seen J-Mac eliminate the slot in the red zone and absolutely take it away in a crucial play. In a crucial play, bro. In a crucial play. Yeah, he's clutch, bro. He gets game-changing plays like that pick against the Browns. Like this.
I'm saying, bro, he did. Bro, he had a good play in the red zone a lot. Especially, I think he got a pick in the red zone against Carolina.
I'm talking about eliminate, bro. You like Jahdae Barron eliminated the slot, bro. Like, bro, J-Mac is a good mentor for Jahdae. But
my God, you see how this man be trying to low key play?
I'm not playing, bro. I think he was good, but I think Jahdae.
He was a dog, like he always is.
As a rookie, bro. it's very impressive to see
No, it is for
a
sure.
rookie eliminate the slot. And when he guarded Calvin Ridley, he locked him up, bro. Like he did. He locked him up.
Here's what I'll say.
They're both good,
And
though. They work well together,
yeah,
bro.
no, they both good. One, again, shout out to Riley Moss, bro. I mean, he got him. He literally had 2 back-to-back plays where they went at him deep and broke both of them up, no flag. I mean, it was the most. Bro, I went back and watched on the All 22. It is.
He's
If
back,
you
bro.
love corners like me, that is my favorite position, bro. I love DBs. It was like a chef's kiss, bro. It was so beautiful watching this man. Just no flag. It's just straight man to man,
He's
Trav.
shutting the haters up, bro.
Man to man.
All them people that talk shit about him off of one game with the T.
Mhm.
Higgins Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see week 4.
I can't wait. Oh, I can't
We'll
wait
see
for that
week 4.
rematch, Trav.
We'll see.
I can't wait.
Because it's
But yeah.
looking like Denver has the. Hey, before we go to the next conversation, hey, we got to talk about something non-related to the Broncos. Jair Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when people tried to debate me that the Ravens were going to be just as good as the Broncos secondary, and I was like, nope. I'm like, no, hell
I
no.
said that they would be number 2. I never said I had them above Denver. I got a whole video to prove it.
No, I know you didn't, but I just got to bring that up, bro. Because Ravens fans were talking all this shit about how their secondary was better. Jair Alexander is washed, and that's just it, bro.
All right, bro. Okay. See, I'm not gonna let you. He had a bad game, but I'm not gonna let you.
He didn't have a bad game.
No.
Bro,
He had
it was
terrible.
terrible.
He had a terrible game in a new system on a new team, coming back from an injury. Look, I think Jair, as the season goes along, he will be fine. I don't think he's obviously, bro, but I will say I do think injuries has derailed him a little bit. But I'm not gonna flat out call this man washed, bro. That's disrespectful.
He's washed, bro.
I
said he was washed when they got him. When you've missed 30-some games in 2 seasons, bro, 3 seasons. No, bro, your card is expiring.
I almost forgot one last point about the defense, and we're gonna go over to the offensive side of the ball. Alex, motherfucking Singleton, baby.
He's him, bro. He's him.
Did you see this man in coverage?
He was flying around, bro.
Did you see this man in coverage?
He was doing his thing.
Come on, bro. He looked better, bro. He didn't look that good before the ACL, bro. I don't know what they didn't put in that man, bro. I don't know if they gave that man a whole new brand knee. That brother was out there, bro, man to man.
Hey,
bro,
he was doing his thing.
Man to man coverage, and he was locking up.
Hey, we got to give the other guy credit back there too. That everybody said sucked and that wasn't going to be very good, bro. And he was stopping the run, bro. We got to give Stranad some flowers, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna for sure give him.
I seen a lot of people say that he was a bum. They didn't know why Denver re-signed him.
Oh no, that's crazy.
It was exactly for this. Justin Stranad last year took starting reps due to injury, and yeah, he might have not been great in coverage, but he played his role and he played it pretty well. And I think week 1, he had big shoes to fill for Dre Greenlaw. Week 2's the same, but I think when we talk about a backup linebacker, I think he gives you everything you want a backup linebacker to give you. And I think that against the run, he's pretty good. I mean, he was back there a lot with Tony Pollard. I mean, making plays. So I like him. I think that he's a good player.
Yeah, nah, for sure he is. I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect Stranad. I don't want him to be the starter the whole season. I think because when you play that elite talent, that elite competition, I mean, we kind of saw what it was. But I will say he plays his role very well, especially when Vance puts him on that blitz, bro. He be on full go, and we all know he loves to run. He loves that role because he's a really good special team player as well. But as far as the backup goes, he's a really good high quality backup. I will give him that for sure. He stepped in and made some really good plays. But I did just want to shout out Singleton, bro. That man. Everybody talking about we should have went and got another linebacker. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I do think eventually we do need to address it. I'm not even against trading for another linebacker, but like the way they was just disrespecting Singleton, like when they would show the whole defense and they be like, everybody here cold besides Singleton. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of disrespectful. Like this man some scrub, bro. So
he's one of the best He's one of the best tackling linebackers in the game, bro. People don't give him his credit. And I mean, in coverage, there was a play where the ball was thrown and it was man to man, and I was like, it was right on the side of the field where I was sitting. The ball was thrown, the catch was made, but Singleton was there, and that was one of the challenge plays that Sean Payton threw the flag, and they were short because Singleton was there in coverage, and that was a very important play. People just
Exactly. And
discredit him because he's been pretty bad in coverage in the past, but I think that can definitely be worked on.
yeah,
Um, I think you look good, and I mean, just to give him a little more credit, Alex Singleton broke his thumb in training camp, had surgery on it, broke his thumb
broke it
again
again.
Sunday, and is going to play through it with the boot on his hand. He's a dog, bro. There ain't like
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
he
I ain't gonna lie.
he's the heart and soul. Like I know we got Pat Sertan, we got Hufunga, we got Greenlaw, but when we talk about a dog and somebody that just overcomes anything possible, like he tore his ACL and played the whole game, I think he's the heart of this defense. I think he's a leader, and I think he brings that energy. And when we get Greenlaw, you're gonna have two of those guys. So.
Exactly. Um, exactly, bro. And I will say this: he's just gonna get better playing alongside Greenlaw. Like, imagine him. He's been our linebacker one since he's been here. He's gonna be linebacker two next to a guy like Dre Greenlaw, which I think I think the Broncos are just sitting him these first two games, honestly, and they're gonna because you're gonna need him heavy for the next 3 weeks. So I think they were like, man, like I feel like Greenlaw could play. I just think they're being careful with him because you kind of have to a guy coming off injuries that he has, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of tweaked some during the offseason. So they're just being really careful, in which they should, though. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, we're a good enough team to where we can do that. But yeah, man, shout out to Singleton and Greenlaw will be back soon. Trent, but we got to go to the offense. Man, um, I'm gonna tell you this right here, right now. In the Titans game, and yeah, Bo Nix for sure didn't look good. I thought he looked horrible. I'll just be just so upfront with you. He made a couple good throws early in the game, but for the most part, he looked terrible, bro. I mean, he was way too aggressive, and I put about 70% of that on him, and I put 30 of it on Sean. But you and I got J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey for a reason, and then you go out there and play Tyler Bidet majority of the snaps early in the game, and you just go away from running the football against the Titans. I get, you know, you wanted to have both start off the season, and I know he want to see what these receivers are, but I'm gonna be real with you. It's not what Sean thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna tell you that right now, it's not. As far as the receiving game goes, it is just not to me what I think Sean went out there, threw the ball, what, 23 times and ran it 8 times in the first half. Brother, he must have thought, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen, but hey, it didn't plan out. But they did say that they're gonna run the ball a lot more. But what were your thoughts on the offense, Trav? Talk to me.
I think Bo Nix played a bad game. Being there, being my first game, it was kind of disappointing to see. Kind of gave me flashbacks to fucking Russell Wilson play.
Oh,
But
nah.
what I will say is, I don't think it was on Bo. I think when you have a run game and you're putting your quarterback in play action 90% of the game, the defense is just going to sit there and wait for it. They knew what was coming. He's in play action the whole game. And I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, his reads were bad. I'll say that. The pass to Cortland Sutton early in the game where it got picked, um, I got the idea of that, but it's like he didn't read the corner. It's just like he tossed it
well,
up.
no, so
He tossed it up and expected Sutton to get it, but Mims ran a route
yeah, there
that
you go.
should have took the corner with him. Instead of running the
Yeah,
full route, he stops and he just looks.
yeah, and
He just throws his
yeah,
hands up and looks.
yeah, and if he finishes that route strong, yeah, I mean, look, if he finishes the route strong, the DB isn't gonna flush to Sutton, and that's just kind of what it is. I mean, it's right there on the film. If Mims continues to run his route strong towards, I think it was the sideline he was running to, they're not gonna bail on him because it's obvious Mims gave up. They're like, okay, he knows he's not going here. But also, Bo just can't make that throw. That's too much of a risk. It's a split second decision, and it's like, I get you trust your wide receiver one, but you just can't make a throw like that. In the second throw, but that was back to like beginning of the year last year with him. And I was like, God damn, bro, this was terrible. I don't know. I mean, when I watched the all 22, I saw what he saw for a second, but I'm like, you still can't make that throw. Because the way you would have to throw that ball way earlier and way more anticipation with it. He threw it late. Xavier Woods made a play on the ball pick. He missed Sutton on that deep crosser at the end of the game where Sutton is literally wide open. And, it just goes to him being too aggressive. Sean has to settle him down. And we saw this last year. Bo, when he's amped up, his aggressiveness is, I like to see it, but he can be too aggressive, bro. And I'm not even saying he don't take what the defense gives him when he's aggressive. It's just like he'll miss the chunk play, or he'll force a ball, and it's like, bro, you didn't need to do that, bro. You could just check it down or just live to fight another down. You know what I'm saying? But I think all of those things are something that he can be definitely fixed on for sure. I think all of that is just him wanting to win and wanting to play a perfect game. And they were saying it like, you're not gonna ever play a perfect game. You're rarely gonna do that in your NFL career. But I think I'm glad he's having, I would say, these kind of problems, and it's not problems where, oh man, Bo don't know how to read the field, or Bo's having accuracy issues. I mean, we saw one of the first throws of the game he made to Troy Franklin off the boot was a beautiful ball. I don't know if you know what throw I'm talking about. Do you know?
Yeah. Troy Franklin early in the game, he runs the boot and he's wide open and makes that pass.
Yeah, it was a beautiful sidearm throw for sure.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I think a lot of it comes down to play calling. I think Sean's making it too complicated. I think that he thinks he has Drew Brees back there. Simplify the playbook. Let Bo do what Bo was good at last year. We seen that, and I think it's just the simple things. And I mean,
Yeah.
For me, it's like Bo didn't look good, but it's like I'm not panicking. We can look back at a game that the Washington Commanders just played, and Jaden Daniels didn't look good, but he didn't get the slander that Bo Nix got week one, that he's in the sophomore slump. But I expect, that step in week two from Bo. He is a guy that has always battled back. And, I mean, I'm not too worried. And at the start of the game, I don't know if you noticed, there was a lot of frustration from Bo. He was screaming at Sean Payton early in the game because of
he was screaming at everybody, bro. He was a madman, dog.
The delay of game. Lucas Kroll ran a fucking terrible route. If he stops, it's a big gain. Just keeps running. Should have been a big gain for Kroll. Bo screamed at him. It's the simple things, man, and it shows that he's a leader. That it makes him mad when his guys don't do what they're supposed to do. And Troy Franklin, I'm buying into the Troy Franklin stock.
Me too.
1,000%.
Oh yeah, that's a great transition.
1,000%. I don't know about Marvin Mims' role though, because Troy Franklin is, I mean, in my opinion, has taken his role. I mean, a lot of the backfield passes were to Troy, like those passes that we seen last year to Mims were to Troy. So it makes me wonder, like, are we going to see both of them back there? Because I think Mims is the perfect gadget guy. I don't think we should take that role from him.
Yeah, and I don't think we are, and it's a great transition to receivers. I don't think we are. I think what we saw, like going over the film, Mims is he's still the gadget guy, but he's also like the big play guy. I think Troy is more of the every down receiver type. I don't know if they trust. I don't even say trust, but I don't think Marvin is. That's the role he's gonna have in this offense. I don't think that's his strong suit. Not saying he can't be an every down receiver, but like in terms of being the X guy, like Troy is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the role he's gonna play. He's gonna be he's gonna be the deep play guy. He's gonna be like, bro, he should have had a touchdown this week. The sudden touchdown, Mims is wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open. He was.
Bro, and like in for all of y'all, man, go check that play out. Mims literally puts his hands on his helmet like, oh my God, I was wide open. He I think it was like a double move he hit towards the outside, and he's running.
He's on the right side of the end zone, wide open.
Oh my God, bro. I was like, ooh. And now that concerned me the most is that you looked at Cortland Sutton so long and you missed a guy. And I hope that he can hopefully. I'm not saying don't give Sutton the ball. I'm just saying sometimes just don't force the ball to Sutton and look at your other guys. Don't always go to Sutton as your first read. That's just kind of where I'm looking at going with that. As far as receivers go, man, we got some of the same problems we did last year. And I'll be honest, and I want to shout out my boy Jordan Lopez because me and him talked about it, and he put a very interesting tweet out. Tweets, I will say, during the game. When And it's, I swear to y'all, look, I know everybody gonna say I'm hating on Sutton. I'm not. I think Sutton played a good game. But bro, when they take the CB, bro, Troy Franklin had what, 3 catches the first drive?
Yeah, I think so.
When
Yeah.
they take Snead off you and they put him on Troy Franklin and you got the CB2 on you, I need you to eat, my boy. I'm telling, I need you to go, bro. You need to have one of those games where you're going like, I'm sorry, there should not be plays where you're getting locked up. I forget the dude's name that was guarding him, bro. I forget the dude's name. Brownlee, Javaris Brownlee, I think was his name. And bro, I'm not saying Sutton had a bad game, but bro, I just don't think when they switch and put the CB2 on you, you need to be having 1.9 yards of separation. I feel like you need to be cooking that man, bro. Like, that's just me. And I think this offense, like I said, we still need that wide receiver one, because we saw what happened when they put Snead on Troy Franklin and they start diverting their attention to Franklin instead of Sutton. Franklin got taken out the game, and that's when things started kind of going downhill a little bit in the pass game. We need that alpha one wide receiver. Everybody killed me when I said we need to go try to get Devontae Adams. Everybody said no. Everybody killed me. Bo needs that safety blanket. And I don't know if Evan Ingram is going to be stable enough to be that safety blanket for majority of the season. We're going to have to see with him. But Trav, it is the same thing every season. And this is all I'm saying. I'm not dissing him. I think Sutton played a very good game. I think Sutton, the type of receiver he is, I think we're asking him to be something more than what he is. He's not a guy that's going to win every single time. And I'm not saying any receiver does. I'm just saying, bro, if you put majority of the wide receiver ones in the league, you put a CB2, and the CB2 being Javaris Brownlee on you for the length of the game. Because I think after like the first drive or two of the game, they switched it. I'm sorry, bro.
I agree with you, but I also think that, I mean, I think Bo has to go through his reads, and I know we say
no, for sure, he does.
I know we say that it's not a problem, but it is. And I'll be the first one to say it. I mean, he reads the first read, and if it's not there, he throws the ball up in the air and 50-50 ball Sutton. He doesn't read through his progressions like he needs to.
He does struggle. No, yeah, he does struggle with that at times.
Because you had receivers
It's
open
not
a
all the
lot of the
time, though.
game, and they win their route, and they don't even get looked at. I mean, that's the truth. And I seen it live in the flesh. That Marvin Mims play, the Cortland Sutton play, at the end of the game when you should have kicked the field goal, you go for it, and both those to the guy that's in coverage. Why Cortland Sutton's wide open?
Yeah, no. I
So
agree.
It's like I agree that Sutton might not be the best separator. He's not a true wide receiver one, but he's also overutilized, man. I mean,
No. I agree.
Let's lob the ball to him every other play when we don't go through our reads. I mean, we need to get the guys that do get open in separation.
Yeah,
Troy Franklin and Marvin Mims. How about let's see some fucking Pat Bryant? Let's fucking get the guys that can create separation involved. But instead, I mean, I think Sean Payton's play calling was really bad. Like, and I know that people want to say, "Oh,
Sunday, yeah, it
pump the brakes." I get we didn't have a run game last year. You have a run game now.
Bro, it's legit night and day. Your best running back last year is our running back 4.
Run the ball. Hey, and I'm gonna say this right now, Tyler Bidet. Your card has expired. I'm done with that.
I ain't gonna go that far, but he definitely got to pick it up, bro, because Sean is giving you opportunities, bro, and you got to start.
We don't need to do that though, and you might think I'm crazy, and I don't know if everybody else will agree. Use 2 backs. Use J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey. Quit taking away carries from a guy that had an 11.7 average to give fucking carries to Tyler Bidet.
Yeah, bro, and also let me be so real with you on this. If that was R.J. Harvey on those plays instead of Tyler Bidet, R.J. Harvey scoring a touchdown. That second and goal, that screenplay when this man dropped the ball, R.J. Harvey's taking it to the crib. But
even J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins is making, like, we've seen him catch the ball. He's making those plays. And
but that run game is going, I'm telling you, bro, when you can run the ball and you got a defense like the way you do, Trav, bro, we're gonna go as far as that can
And
take
I
us,
like
bro.
Tyler Bidet, but I personally think making Jaleel McLaughlin the healthy scratch was a mistake. I think I think he makes those plays that Tyler Bidet didn't. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
he's more experienced. He's had more reps in the NFL. Uh, I don't. I mean, me personally, I don't see what Sean Payton sees. I don't get it. Like, yeah, he was a hell of a player in the preseason, but I don't understand what we see in Tyler Bidet. They did the same thing in the postseason against the Buffalo Bills. He didn't play for the majority of the year, and he's a starter in a playoff game. That don't make sense.
I mean, I see what they see in him. He just has to execute, bro. That's just kind of what it is. And it's like, when you have guys that are executing, you just gotta play them. I mean, you drafted RJ Harvin, you signed J.K. Dobbins for a reason because you didn't want a guy like Tyler Day to be a starter. And that's just, hey man, it is what it is.
We got to
But
utilize the two backs. I mean,
no, 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 for sure. I
and
ain't gonna lie.
I think Sean said in his presser like, "There's no reason to use three backs. We're going to just go with two." I think I've seen that today.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you should like. That's just kind of common
Especially
sense.
when you got, I mean, dude, Dobbins is going to get his right,
Dobbins is a
but
dog, bro.
RJ Harvey,
God.
there's no me personally, there's no reason both backs didn't have 100 yards each week one. Hand them the fucking ball. I mean, they both would have had it if you run the ball. But
Yeah, and
instead, it's like I told you, we can blame Bo Nix. He didn't play good, but we got to blame the fact that Sean Payton is obsessed with being in play action. He's obsessed with it.
I agree. And you brought up a really good point. And then, like you brought up a really good point with the receivers. Like Sutton, now, okay, look, I'm gonna say this to you right here, right now. This brother goes out there tomorrow, Trav.
There's no way he don't have a good game, bro.
If this man go out there tomorrow, and I want him, bro, I want Sutton to go. Like, I'm not saying that he should. I'm just saying I need a monster day tomorrow. I need feast.
He's gonna go for 100, bro.
Yeah, not bro. He better go for 100. I need about 6 catches and 100 and a touchdown. I need him to cook. There's no Mooney Ward, bro. Ain't no Mooney Ward. Ain't no Jalen Jones. Ain't no excuse. I need the passing game to look fluid, bro. I'm
I agree.
sorry. Like we gotta, bro. This is the game to pick it up. I'm not saying we got to go out there and Bo has the game like he did against Atlanta, but we need to go out there
No, he
and
has
look.
to. He has to, bro. When they have no secondary, Latu's questionable. I expect Bo Nix to have a damn day, and if he has a week one showing again, bro, then I'm honestly going to be kind of concerned because there's no reason that you shouldn't be able to dice up this depleted defense with ease. I mean, and we seen last year he's capable. He's capable of doing it. We got to see it, and that's the thing. I do think that he bounces back. Me personally, I think he's going to toss for 250 plus. Give us a couple touchdowns. It'd be nice to see a 400-yard game like we seen last year, and 3 touchdowns. That would be nice. I think that's what he had against the Falcons. That would be nice to have a game like that. But it's all going to come
Mhm.
down to has Sean Payton and Bo Nix went to the room and put in the work to settle down this offense. I just think it needs to be simplified, man. I think sometimes Sean Payton does too much. I think he does too much. I don't think that he needs to be conservative, but I think sometimes you need to just simplify it. Bo's still young.
That's true. That's true.
He's still
Mhm.
young. Like I think he's calling these play calls like he has Drew Brees back there on that delay of game. I think that's what it was. He's fucking Echo Charlie 36, left wing, right wing, up down, circle square. And I don't think Bo Nix is quite there yet. Okay.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. And you love to see Bo getting on him, like Bo be screaming at Sean, like, and you love, and bro, Davis Webb does too. Davis Webb be having Bo back, like they both be going after Sean, and I be like, bro, Sean gotta chill on these calls, bro. You can just tell when because anytime they pan the camera when he calling a play, bro, they may be talking for like 10 seconds,
Speaking of
calling the play out. I'm like, bro, damn.
speaking of Davis Webb, and I thought about this while I was at the game. Davis Webb needs to call the fucking plays.
Yeah.
We seen in
See.
the preseason that
Mhm.
he's a damn good play caller, and if we don't give him that opportunity to kind of step up and be in Joe Lombardi's role, he's going somewhere where he can get that playbook in his hand, and whatever
Yeah.
team it is going to have a good offense because he knows what to dial up and how to do. He's smart, and I think Sean should. I mean, I know it's never going to happen because Sean's ego is too big for that, right? And shout out to Sean. I mean, I love Sean. He's the best coach we've had in years. But I wouldn't mind sprinkling some Davis Webb plays in there. Like let him get
Yeah.
the
Nah.
call
And
once.
I said it like when we first got. I think after the first year with Sean, after the Russ season, and I don't think Sean is a great head coach. I think Sean is a great roster builder. Sean is great with just the culture. But I think the play calling, it has digressed since, I'm not gonna say it's terrible. It's not terrible, but it's definitely digressed. It's definitely below expectation of what we thought we were getting with him. And I don't think that's necessarily just a bad thing. Like, I think Davis Webb is, you could tell, is more of a modern, is more of a quick. Like, he does a lot more quick games. Sean does a lot more play actions, a lot of more shotgun, easy throws, like we saw in the preseason. I would love for us to give Davis Webb a chance, but bro, me and you both know that shit is not going to
That's
happen
not happening.
at
And
all.
it's like Sean Payton's still a hell of a play caller. That's the thing. I don't want to make it seem like that I don't think he's a good play caller. I just think sometimes his play calling design is a little too much, especially to have a roster that's average age is 26. I think it's a little too much sometimes. I think he designs very weird offensive schemes, especially for young guys to learn.
Hmm.
Um, but I still think he's elite at it. I think that he just needs to simplify it. Like I think that's what he did last year. I mean, you didn't. I don't think he sat on the mic for 15 seconds screaming out a play call, confusing the offense, right? And I think that's the big thing. I think if he simplifies it, and we're talking about his play calling. He's going against the Colts, bro. He's gonna have his best play calling day, bro. And we're gonna look stupid. I mean, just like we did with Hey, I got to bring this up, bro. I've had this guy tweeting at me every day, every game, everything, bro. Jeremy Crawshaw is him.
Oh my
I
God.
got to, bro. Jeremy Crawshaw, he's booting that thing. Everything we talked about in the preseason, well, I didn't see that week one. But buddy's got a leg, and he did well.
We gonna see.
We
I'm
just
not
need to
saying
see
I don't.
consistency.
Yeah, I gotta see the consistency. I mean, he played a damn good game. And shout out to Hunter Kendall. Man, tag me and you both on that tweet. I mean, look, bro, I don't feel like what we were saying was wrong. The
No, he
brother
was
looked
bad in the
horrible in the preseason.
preseason, but I think
He looked
that
terrible. I
the
mean, and I said, bro, I'm glad he proved me wrong. It's a win-win for me. Prove
hey,
me wrong, bro.
I was scared, bro, when we punted, and I'm telling you,
Oh,
bro, I was sitting there, bro. I was scared, bro, in the stands, bro. I'm pretty sure it's still a close game at this point. They put the punting team out there. I'm like, oh shit,
yeah.
here
Nah,
we go again. And bro, he kicked that bitch, bro. Like I mean,
he
that
did.
shit was in their territory. I think he was actually one of the better punters week one,
No,
if
no,
not
no,
the
no.
best. He
Yeah,
put
no,
he put it in
he
their
for sure.
territory every time. So
Yeah, no, he for sure showed out, man. Shout out to him. But we're gonna get into the last segment, man. Trav, you got to give me your predictions. Offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, score prediction. Talk to me.
offensive player of the game is going to be R.J. Harvey. He's gonna rush for 100 this week. I hate the number 12. It's ugly as hell. Hopefully, they do my boy R.J. Harvey some justice and give him number 4 next year. Something good, bro. Like the number is just ew. But I do think he's going to be the offensive player of the game. Um, Defense player of the game, I think it's going to be Hufanga. I think he's going to get a takeaway on Jonathan Taylor.
Mm.
I think it's going to be a takeaway on Jonathan Taylor, a forced fumble. Um, I know that sounds crazy. I feel it. I'm going to go with my gut. I think it's going to be a close game. I think Denver wins by 10. I don't know the score, but I think they're going to win by 10. I think a lot of people think we're going to win by a field goal. I think there's going to be too much pressure on Danny Dimes. I think he's a fraud. He had one good game. Everybody's glazing him. I'm not with it. He played the Dolphins.
See, and when I give my I was a player of the game, I want y'all to know I got love. I'm gonna go Cortland Sutton, bro. I'm gonna go Cortland Sutton. Offensive player of the game. I truly believe that this man is gonna go out there and ball out. Now, just don't prove me wrong, please.
Bro,
If you make me look wrong,
you're
bro, I'm gonna tell you right now,
you're
Trav.
jinxing my guy right here, bro. You're jinxing him, bro. I just
I'm
feel
not
it, bro.
jinxing, bro. I want him to cook. I actually think he will though. I'm gonna go him for my I'm going Cortland Sutton, my offensive player of the game. Defensive player of the game, I'm gonna go with Zach Allen. I'm gonna go with my guy in the middle. I think they're gonna make it a little tougher for Benito and Jonathan Cooper, but I think Zach Allen, who he's got? He's got Quentin Nelson. Actually, nah. It really depends, honestly.
It could be a big day for JFM. I know he's battling that injury, but it could be a big
Yeah,
day
he
for
might
him.
be on that opposite side, working a little bit. But I'm gonna still go Zach Allen. I'm gonna go Zach Allen for my defense player of the game. I feel like he's got to have a good game. You're going against Jonathan Taylor. You got to find a way to stuff the run, and I think it's gonna be him. Um, plus he's due. Last game he played good, but I think he's due for one of those stamps where he proves again why he's one of the best interior defensive linemen in the league. Score prediction. What was yours again?
I didn't give an actual prediction. I just think that we're gonna beat him by 10.
Come on, bro. I need your score prediction, man. You tripping. I'm going to say for mine, I'm going to go. Last week, I was close last week. Last week, I was 24-13, and we won 20-12. So
What was
I
what
ain't gonna
was
lie. I
what
was
was my score prediction last week?
28 to
To 10.
13, I
To
think.
10.
Or 28-10.
Hey, that was close too. Um,
Kinda.
wait, was it 28?
Yeah, no, you had 28-10, but Broncos, we ain't really get, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing that good offensively. I'm gonna go. Oh, this is tough. I'm gonna go 27-17 Broncos. 27-17 Denver.
Um, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have an exact score prediction.
Come on, man. Just give me some.
The Colts are not gonna score over. They're not gonna score over 17 though for sure. Shit, bro. I need a good game though, bro. Let me think here, bro.
Man, you gotta give bro. Come on. Come on, Trav. You know you can come up with a score prediction, bro. The
Uh,
thing is, bro, hey, look, if you nail it, come on now.
give me you know what, bro? Give me 27-12.
Okay.
I think our defense is gonna be once again proved why it's
One of the best in the league.
the best. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think the Dolphins, like people are looking at, oh, they scored a lot of points. Daniel Jones had the best rating week 1. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I can't even tell you who's in the Dolphins secondary. I can't tell you. Like I don't even know.
Only guy is Jack Jones.
And bro, Jack Jones is not good. Like he's mid level. Like that's why he's not on the Raiders no more. And then their edge, like bro. I'm gonna say it. Their edge rushers aren't that either, bro. Shout out to Bradley Chubb.
This man being disrespectful. Shout out to Bradley, man.
The Dolphins defense is, like I said, bro. I think it's the worst in the league. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins lose to New England. I get to a 7-0 against them. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. The Dolphins' defense is terrible. Like it's the worst. Like I don't think I've seen a worse defense play. Like they look like the last place team in their division.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, do they not? The Jets competed with the Steelers, right? The Jets competed. New England lost to the Raiders without Gonzo, but I still think
didn't Gonzo play?
No, he wasn't playing. He's out this week too.
No, he not playing this week either.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah.
I thought he played.
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn. Last question I got for you, and this is pretty a fun one. And I'll probably clip this too. Would you trade for Tyreek Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, would you trade a second round pick for Tyreek?
I'd trade a third, not a second.
So it's okay. So you got them on the phone and they like, nah, look, we'll give it to you, but we gotta get that second. Not doing it.
It depends. If we're looking at the playoffs and we got a winning record and the deadline's coming
Yeah.
up and it's a Super Bowl aspiration, right? And you're like, hey, if we get Tyreek Hill, like this could make us a Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
It depends, or you just.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, obviously, say at the deadline, we're like 6-2.
I mean, it just depends, bro. I think when we talk about a second round pick, though, like it's going to be very crucial to have those picks for the future, and you can get a good linebacker there. Like I feel like that's a crucial spot for Denver in the draft. I mean, doesn't Denver have 2 fourth-round picks?
I think they got a lot.
Because
Yeah, no, I think it's
of the
too low.
Saints. I mean,
Don't we got like 3-6 or something like that?
send one of those forests and I mean a player. I mean, fucking package something up.
Would you trade? What did they say they want Sutton in the 6th-round pick for Tyreek?
It depends. I mean, I think Tyreek Hill's the better player, right? But what I'll tell you is, I don't see it happening.
Oh no, I mean, I'm
Ty,
like, what you mean, like just Tyreek to Denver in general?
I just think that Sean Payton wouldn't put up with his bullshit. It wouldn't last. I think he's a great player. I think he's one of the best receivers
I don't know
that we've seen. But I think when we look at what like his problems, bro, I think it would be a distraction.
Yeah, because he not a good man off the field.
No.
And I think that's where the line comes in at. Like I feel like if he was just a problem in the locker room, but he was a good dude,
and
Sean
I think
would probably make the move.
Denver has that culture too, like of good guys.
Yeah. He's definitely not a good dude, bro.
But would I like him?
About this man is crazy.
If we could have him at the 1 and Sutton at the 2, bro.
About Waddle.
Hey, give me Waddle all day, bro. Package up a young guy and a pick, bro. Give me Waddle all day.
What did they say we want? Nah, they want. Yeah, it had to be something like that. I'll be real. Like if they talking about something, they might do something like we want Jaquan or like
sign the contract.
Oh, this man. That's tough. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see, but I definitely think at the deadline, do not be surprised, y'all, if the Broncos are in the market for a wide receiver. You heard it here from me. I'm telling you, or not even that. Just I wouldn't be surprised if we make a move for an offensive playmaker in general, whether that be another tight end or anything. Like, I think if the Saints are gonna be terrible, so I definitely think if I would not like, would you be surprised at this point if Sean traded for Kamara? Even with Dobbins and Harvey?
It depends on what they're looking like at the deadline. I don't think the Saints looked as bad as what people think. I mean, I think the Panthers look worse. I mean, that sounds crazy, but I do. I think
no.
They look worse. I think the Saints are going to be in football games. I mean, I think they beat themselves. I think Kellen Moore was a little too conservative, but I think
the coaching was very questionable. But no.
I think that they got a decent enough roster to be in games. Now, if they're
not going to win them, though.
If they're the worst team in the league by the deadline, I would not be surprised if Alvin Kamara gets traded. And I would rather Alvin Kamara be on our team than him get traded to the Chiefs and be with Patrick Mahomes. So, yes, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's a receiving option. But then there it comes back to the 2 running back system that Sean Payton talked about. And I think if you do that, then that means R.J. Harvey's not in the place he needs to be in. I think by the time the deadline comes, running back's not even going to be a question. I think by the time the deadline comes,
it's going to be wide receiver, tight end.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about, are we extending J.K. Dobbins by the time the deadline comes?
I'm not going to lie. J.K. needs to be extended. Jaquan McMillan needs to be extended. Anyone who's opposing that.
I think he should be extended, but I think when we come to free agency – there's going to be guys ahead of him. Alex Singleton's probably getting extended. I'm pretty sure he's expiring, right?
Hold on, wait. You paying Singleton over Jaquan?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Bro, we're talking about a leader in the and the thing is I wouldn't be saying that if you didn't draft Jahdae Barron at pick 20. I think if we draft Emeka Ibuka and he falls to us and
Why'd you have to bring that up?
bro,
Oh my!
he's a dog, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he did his thing week 1. But hey, if
We was finna end it off on such a good note, and you had to remind me, bro, y'all.
He's crazy, bro. He's him. Chris Godwin needs to say goodbye.
I'm sick, bro.
Chris Godwin needs to say goodbye.
Bro, one pick, Trav. One. But this man was one pick away.
Hey, I will say, though, I'm a big fan of Jahdae Barron's, dude. I think he's what we need, bro.
Can you imagine?
But if we had Ibuka, we would have we'd have a wide receiver 1. It's tough.
Bro, would be.
But the thing is, bro, is I'm not mad. Like, I wanted Ibuka, but I'm cool with Barron. Like, I really think that pick there, I think it's going to be very crucial. And that's the thing.
I'm not saying it's not a good pick, bro, but this man, bro, he could legit be in about what? 4 seasons, a top 7 receiver in the league.
He's him, bro. That's why I'm telling you, Chris Godwin, if he don't fucking get healthy and stay healthy,
I'm sick.
He might be on his way out at the deadline. Even though they just paid him. But the thing is I mean, I think when we get to the deadline, I
wouldn't mind him either. Even though
we wanted him before during free agency. But I think the places we're going to be looking in like deadline areas, I think we're going to be looking at receiver. It depends though. If Troy Franklin and Pat Bryant and Mims can take a step, and then you have Sutton be that just contested 50-50 ball guy, then I don't think so. I think we're going to be looking at linebacker. I think we're going to be looking at tight end. And I hope I'm wrong, but I think both of those guys are struggling to stay healthy. I'm glad Evan Ingram's ready to go this week. Hopefully that's not an injury that carries. I mean, he needs to be big for us. I mean, he is the owner of the Colts. I'm going to say it right now. You picked him last week to be your player of the game. He literally, with the Jags, owned the Colts. So I want to see that from him this week. I want to see.
I mean, he still got to go against Cam Bynum. And I like Cortland Sutton against who's their corner?
Both of their starting corners are injured, so I don't even know.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying who.
Let's see.
Matter of fact, before we end it, let's look and see who Cortland Sutton is going up against this week. Mekhi Blackman.
Oh no.
And Xavier Howard.
Hey, you remember what happened to? Wait, is that the same Blackman that played for the Vikings? The one that got head tapped? Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton's gonna have a day. Cause remember he head tapped him with Russ.
I hope, bro. I'm praying.
Hey, and Howard, bro. If we don't, bro. So is Howard the cornerback too?
He's CB1
against Sutton.
Yeah,
bro. Sutton should have a day. And honestly,
I mean, I don't know because it's looking like defense is talking about something that they gonna put that one guy on Troy.
I mean, if that's the case, who's on Mims?
Oh well, that's where.
Like one of the speedy guys need to have a day, or Pat Bryant. Like we need to see a young guy have a day. Like Troy had a hell of a day, but imagine if he had a 100-yard game.
He could. Like I definitely think the intangibles are there.
But, and I think Ingram could have a day. Out of the slot, I think he could have a day. We just got to dial up what's right. I mean, the defense is going to give. Like Bo Nix said in his
I ain't worried about the defense.
The defense is going to give him the opportunity. He has to execute. And that's what he said after that week 1 game. We need to see Bo Nix execute. If he executes and plays Bo Nix football that we seen from last year, I don't think we have a problem. I think we have a day, bro. I really do. I think that, and this is going to sound bad, I don't wish injury on nobody. I think that the injury report played in our favor for this week for what we came off of last week. Their secondary is depleted. I mean, it's depleted. You should be able to pass the ball. Granted, I want them to run the ball to open up the pass. And if Sean Payton don't do that this week, I'm gonna be Very mad.
No, bro. See, no. Here's where me and you differ. I want us to throw the ball, but I don't want us to overthrow the ball. I still need us to get into it on the ground game, bro.
I agree, but I'm saying that we need, instead of forcing the play action, run the ball, which opens up the play action. Still pass the ball, but don't have the defense knowing when you're in play action every time, because that's all you did. You stayed, like in that Titans game. He stayed in play action way too much. Like the defense just waited for it. Like
This is
they,
true.
they just waited. So it's like, if you can, I think we get the ground game going early. It's going to open up the pass game. I think Bo Nix is going to have a game, 250 plus yards, 2-3 touchdowns. Hopefully no turnovers. I think he's going to play a clean game.
I hope so, bro. We gonna see. But yeah, I mean, I would say I think Bo goes for like 250, two tubs. We get two rushing touchdowns, maybe. Yeah, I had us getting 28. Was my yeah, I had us 28. I I think it'd be a bounce back game for sure. I don't think it's gonna be anything like you're expecting to be a cakewalk, but I think it's gonna definitely be a bounce back performance.
I
But
don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. I just think that their defense is nowhere on the level of what the Titans' defense was last week
no,
because it's
I
hurt.
agree.
Because it's hurt. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk. I just think their offense is going to struggle to score. I think when Daniel Jones has been under pressure before, I mean we've seen it. I'm never going to count them out because football is football, and any given Sunday, right? But
Hmm.
I think Denver's defense is too much for Daniel Jones. I mean, we've seen before. Yeah, his O line's better in Indy than it was in New York, but
Oh, it's miles
miles
better.
better. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's struggling under pressure. I expect that. I mean, I really do expect that. Like Denver's D line and edge rushers, they're going to be back there, bro. And he makes poor decisions under pressure. So
He does. But yeah, we gonna see, man. Let's hope. But that's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. We gonna obviously be here for the what is it, post game? Yeah, definitely gonna be here for the post game tomorrow. But that's gonna do it for this episode, man. Thank you guys for showing us some love. Make sure to hit that sub button, like and comment for us, man. Keep showing us some love. Hey, look, Travis back in town, so we gonna be back doing our episodes like we promised y'all we would. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm your host JMX, my other host Trav. To the next one, peace.